Do yes. Okay, I am here. I'm going to get Espurr in 1 second. Thank you for the mute, everybody. Revamping, 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 vamping, vamping. Uh-oh. But we will be talking about art in just a moment, just a second. No, we don't want that. We want... display capture, yes? No, that's not what we want. Freak. Sorry, everybody. What you saying? Yeah. Oh. I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay, so, like, add a...
Do you? Wait, okay. Can you talk?
Okay, I'm talking. I'm here. Hello?
Yeah, I think that's you.
Wait. Now they say I'm gone. Oh, wait, okay.
Yes? Can you all hear Espurr?
Okay. I'm here now. That's my attack. I'm back.
Awesome. Okay. Wow, now we are schmoovin', everybody. Thank you so much for holding. Thank you so much. But yes, we are here for the Cosmic Art Showcase Part 2. Two. There's 2 of them. Did you know?
Did you know?
So yes, as I was trying to say, thank you so much to Javaqua and Palakis for the raid, and for doing the Melody of Memory tournament. It was an awesome time. Yes. So, now that we are here, shall we get into some art, Espurr?
Oh, we shall. We know what everyone's here for. They're here for the art.
We sure are. Okay, so let me get to the first slide, and I will turn on chat, and let's go!
Woo! All right. Our first entry comes from Morgan the Magnificent, who writes... I have to pull up the document. Who writes, shining over storm clouds reflects the resilience of light in the face of adversity. Inspired by the iconic battle between Sora and Xehanort, this piece represents the struggle of looming darkness versus being the light that stands against it. As an artist, I draw from my own experiences with overcoming challenges, and I'm hoping to inspire others to rise in the face of their own struggles, no matter how many challenges they face, proving that light only grows brighter when standing against the shadows. Let's fight for the light, no matter how many times the darkness returns. I love this piece.
Yeah, and there's so many layers, right? Art is like ogres. Art has layers. So we start off, with the player, and I guess we're very Kingdom Hearts fan to be emo girly. So
I love the nail polish.
Yes. And then, because the controller is such a part of the experience of a game like Kingdom Hearts, so like, it didn't really, but you don't really think about it until like the specific moments, like at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 when Donald and Goofy start to talk to you through the speaker on the controller. But like it is there the whole time, and he's, Sora's there, and we're both in this together fighting Xehanort.
Yeah. Gosh, I love the composition, just like the viewer put into literally the player's shoes here. I love just the soft colors that makes it appear almost kind of dreamlike. And look at that Nort. Look at that Nort in the sky. I love that rendering.
Yeah, I love it when people give Xehanort like the half face scrunch.
Like the stink eye.
Yes, exactly. It's so good.
Yeah.
So good. And have you pulled up Morgan's link?
You are so right. I was prepping that, and then I immediately forgot to post that in. Let me do that real quick. Feel free to remind me if I keep forgetting, because I do have them all on hand now.
Perfect.
Boop, 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 and I will pin that. There we go.
Yes. So please give Morgan a follow. She is magnificent, so who wouldn't want to who wouldn't follow someone so magnificent? But yes, it's so amazing little composition here. Love also, like we were saying with some pieces yesterday, how the line work and how when there's a glow to the lines, ooh, it's just it makes it feel so like sparkly, shiny.
Yeah, I love the effects there. I think like it really captures just the brightness of like light. And of how like Sora in this scenario, like in this situation, he is like representing the light against Xehanort, the darkness.
Oh,
it's very well conveyed.
just beautiful. And let me. Do we have a second slide? We have. Oh, here's the details. Yes, here we go. Let's take a peek. Let's take a look. Yeah, so you can see the nails all done up a little bit closer. Love also the crosshatch shading that's on the hands.
Yeah.
Well, because it's shading in such bright colors, right? That bright blue and purpley pink. Right? You don't see like shading happen like that so much. So it's almost like the magic of like inserting yourself into this fake world. There's almost like this barrier that you're like pushing your hands through, right? And it's like it's getting all over you a little bit.
It's really cool. It speaks a lot to kind of the themes of, reality that have been kind of present in recent times in the series, which I think plays very well here. I love Sora. I think someone mentioned it in chat. I love the like effects in Sora's hair and like his hood that kind of shows. I'm interpreting that like he's kind of part of this light, because you kind of summon him in Melmem to fight against Xehanort. But yeah, I like that. I like that he's kind of part of the light instead of just like being like bathed by the light,
Exactly. Yes. Yes, and I also wanted to. Somebody also just said in chat like the perspective on the Keyblade. Yeah, that's as we said in a couple of pieces yesterday too. This 3D objects are so hard to get the perspective right on. And it's just, we've had some really good Keyblades this year. People are just really good at drawing them.
Right? Like, the perspective is top notch with these Keyblades.
Oh, mwah, shift kiss.
Do they really? Okay.
Chef's kiss?
They do. I saw it myself.
Oh. Are you telling me a chef kissed this rice? Yes, so that is Morgan's The Magnificence piece. Morgan, this piece is magnificent.
Woo! Thank you, Morgan.
Thank you, Morgan. Up next, we have Oblivion's big nominee year as always.
Yeah. Oblivion writes, I wanted to invoke a feeling of trying to reach freedom, but not quite making it there yet. The pose, colors, and items mixed with the shadow of the window gives a mix of melancholic and serene feelings, with the window shadow in particular being either comfort or a looming sign of what's beyond the white room. This is the longest I've ever worked on an art piece, with nearly 20 hours logged in with a lot of trial and error on getting the details right. And it's also something I never thought I could create at my personal skill level. Naminé is a very near and dear character to me, and I always felt a bit of a sham being super mega fan of hers and being not the greatest artist/drawer. So I really put my all into this and did everything I could to celebrate the character that got me through my teen years, and even some of my early 20s. I honestly haven't drawn much at all since this piece, funnily enough, but she's always a go-to whenever I get a doodle bug. She's still underrated after all of these years, and even if I'm not much of a presence in the community overall, let alone in the circles I hang out in, I at least want to do something to honor the angel she is. Little heart symbol. I love that so much.
Yes. I love a winged nominee piece. It just works, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we got so much art pieces. Look at these. Look at these. The recreations of the actual drawings that Nominee does. Oh, they're so cute.
I love that. Oh, gosh, I think Urfugis are covering it, but the one where it's Sora and Riku and Nominee is like scribbled out. It's like, ooh, that is pain. I love that.
Yeah. Oh, she's got just so many feelings, squiggly wigglies.
Yeah, and I love the composition overall with, like, you know, Nominee being kind of asleep here. It's just it's very melancholic, like Oblivion said. Which also, side tangent, Oblivion, your art is phenomenal. You never call yourself not the greatest drawer or artist, because this is wonderful.
Yeah,
I love this so much.
It's very, very good. I also love the drama of the broken crayon and pencil that's just next to her.
Mm-hmm. It really, really evokes a sense, like the story behind that, where I'm interpreting that she just kind of, at least for the crayon, I'm connecting that to the scribbled out Nominee, and like assuming that, like, okay, she scribbled herself out so hard that it just broke the crayon, and it's like, ooh, you can feel that sort of, I guess, anguish just from those details alone.
Right. Ugh. Because it's just a very traumatic Nominee story. Very traumatic. Did you know?
True.
Yes, and gosh, her face, her hair, all the things that are the details. Of course, her lucky charm.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I do love when people do the line art of like blonder characters, their line art being brighter than their base hair color.
Yeah.
It's very Aurora.
Mm-hmm. It almost gives kind of like an angelic quality to Nominee, which I think, with the wings, I think like works super well.
Exactly, right?
Getting a lot of angel vibes from this character.
Yes. This winged person who has descended from heaven, smacks of angelity to me.
Gosh, I love the soft shading, the lineless, like the lineless coloring. I think is a very strong style to use here.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks very soft.
Yes. I also want to give a shout out to the geometric shadows from the window. That must have been, especially, you know, how they continue over her body. That must have been pretty hard.
I love this perspective of it, like, as well.
Mm-hmm. It was very hard. Cool. Perspective. Yes. This is a very pretty picture. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, Vianne, thank you.
Thank you, Oblivion.
We love it. Up next, we have Ophi.
Woo! Ophiuchus writes, Ophiuchus is a pixel artist and cross-stitcher from Palestine who loves making their own designs. This was designed especially for the space fabric and had been worked on for about 30 hours so far. While it's not 100% completed yet, you can find the pattern for free on their Ko-fi, or stay tuned for the final reveal. And I do believe we have their Ko-fi pin. No, we have their card pin, but I believe their Ko-fi link is on that card. So check that out.
Yes. Can I get a free Palestine in chat real quick?
Yeah, get some free Palestines in chat, please.
Thank you. We love to see it. and inshallah it will happen in our lifetime. But Ophiuchus, this is gorgeous. Thank you so much for sharing. I love the base. The base fabric has it woven these metallic strands through it. Oh, just so gorgeous. And very space-like too. A wonderful space pattern in the background. It was this. Is the cross? It's all of it is Ophiuchus, right? It's not a base fabric that they have.
Let me see. I believe the design was for the space fabric. I don't know if the space fabric was also designed. But it could. I think the pixel art alone really highlights just like the.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the term? Like very complements it very well.
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's all Ophi's work because the cross stitching looks like on the same plane as the rest of the right, exactly as Han says. If it's not Ophi's work itself, it was a gorgeous choice of fabric, and that's that's part of the artistry.
Yeah.
But yes, love the cross stitching. I think it was also Ophi who yesterday was Clen's friend who got them into March Caprice. So it's
yeah.
the fabric arts people are they're coming. You hear the rustling of yarn and knitting needles on the horizon. Here come the fabric arts.
Yeah, when Clen mentioned like Ophi the other day, like that had me like, oh my gosh, what a small world.
Right?
Which I guess makes sense because Kingdom Hearts, like the fandom, there's gonna be like a lot of overlap between like different circles. But it's really cool to see, especially how March Caprice can kind of like keep bringing people together with like their shared interests, like the cross stitching here.
Yes. And I love also, it's still a work in progress, of course, but like it's still just a magical thing to kind of see as a work in progress. 'Cause
yeah,
it's almost like at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 when all of the worlds are being recompleted,
Mm-hmm.
You can almost see Kairi. You can almost see Kairi like right here on the little sand dune going her and Sora
It's like,
going,
I'll come back for you.
I know you will.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah. Oh, and I also love it you can tell just in the line work that there's a massive palpo fruit hanging on the edge of this one last palpo tree.
Ooh, I think we're covering it up a bit, but um, okay. um, so yeah, I love just the amount of detail that they've included with such little, I guess, real estate, for lack of a better term. Because like pixel art, you kind of have to be very specific in what pixels you want to convey. And cross stitching and pixel art are kind of you know um there's like a through line here with like the same principles. And I think everything here, you can tell exactly what's at the Mysterious Tower. You can tell exactly what's on Destiny Islands. I think it's a very strong usage of the medium.
Exactly. Ah. And I love the little, it's just a little line, but it shows that all the worlds are connected.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gosh, I love this so much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and sorry, I meant to show here. Let me move the chat just a bit so you can see the line work a little bit. The perspective and shading and the use of floss colors is so well done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, speaking of colors, the color palette, the color palette is just so um it's a very like pleasant color palette, especially for like this space fabric.
Yes. Sorry, I'm also having a little bit of a coughing fit in between chat.
No, you're good.
Kind of leaving Espurr out to dry here, but oops, sorry, that's my bad.
All good.
But
We're
yes,
here. Oh, here we go.
gorgeous girls who do gorgeous things, in um in their gorgeous way on this gorgeous March Caprice day. Love the way Ophi. That's what was the point that I was going to make. Ophi last year did some papercraft work with the gummy ship. I think she's also doing that for her merch entry this year. Also, they did more papercraft stuff. So please look forward to that during our infomercial tomorrow.
Yeah. You don't want to miss it. Got a lot of wonderful merch in store.
Yes.
And got it in store.
Yeah. Ophi's kind of carved out their little gumi ship niche, so that's always cute to see.
Yeah.
Yes, so thank you so much, Ophiuchus. This is gorgeous.
Thank you, Ophiuchus.
I'm gonna take one little break to fill my water, if you wouldn't mind getting the next one.
I can read the yeah, there we go. All right, next up we have a collab piece from Original Dreamer in the HOD, who writes this first one's from Original Dreamer. First year 6 of March Caprice, I've finally decided to draw something within the year's overall theming. This year, I provided Lee decked out in 80s wear, matching jean jacket and pants, followed by fire and sun gloves. Makeup done to the nines in typical Lee fashion, of course. And if you look closely, there's a familiar logo on his shirt. Shout out to the HOD for collabing with me this year and creating an awesome Isa to match. And then the HOD, or Axe as they are also called, they write, "Hey there, I'm Axe / the HOD. For March Caprice this year, I decided to do a joint piece with a lovely Original Dreamer for an Isa and Lee themes piece. For my half, I decided to do the ever so brooding Isa. I took a lot of inspiration from the more academic aesthetics of 80s fashion because Isa has a more refined personality. The stripes on his shirt are the colors of his main weapon, adding in the yellows to contrast the blues. I also added a small moon pin as a reference to his sweater from Birth by Sleep, as well as a collar chain meant to reference the organization 13 Coats. The pupils of his eyes also leaning yellow for both a stylistic choice and a reminder of his sins." I love that so much.
Yes. I'm just gonna move us around just a bit. Sorry, we're
Gotcha. We schmovin'.
Just to give you a good little peek at our artwork today.
Yeah.
But yes, also love that this piece is a collab piece.
Yeah. I believe it's the only collab piece we've had for art this year, and it's a very inspired choice, especially for a duo like Lee and Isa that are very contrasting in their themes and like visual motifs. So it's really fun getting to see like two people have their different takes on these respective characters and have them here.
Exactly. And it fits their personalities so well, right? Because Original Dreamer is big into like accessories and nail art and makeup, obviously, as you can see in her rendition of Axel this time. Original Dreamer is someone that we've seen with multiple submissions over the years, and they always add such cool choices to the characters in their submissions. And I love Axel's gloves this year.
Yeah. Gosh, I love the nail art too on Axel.
Yes, right? A pink and yellow ombre. Someone's ready for summer.
Oh gosh, and I know there's a design on Axel's shirt. I wasn't able to like identify it. Original Dreamer, if you're in chat, we would love to know what that little design detail is.
Yeah. Maybe I just have March Caprice on the brain, but it might be this year's logo.
Is it? That would make sense.
You can see how they both Original Dreamer and how do you pronounce Thawed?
I went with the HOD, but they also go by Axe, so we can use Axe instead.
Yes, so both Original Dreamer and Axe included our logo into their submissions this year, which was always so cute to see. And of course, some of our one of our backgrounds is back here. This is so this is also not only a collaboration between the two Dreamer and Axe, but also PJ.
Yeah.
Shout out PJ in this collab.
Heck yeah. And I know there's going to be another piece that also has a PJ collab by way of these assets. So not going to be the last we see of PJ.
Yes. Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love... Oh, yeah. Go on.
Yeah, I was just about to mention SciX or Isa's fashion, because that's also just very personality based. And I love the way he's rendered here. I love a little tie, love a little tie jewelry, I think that's over top of those. And the vest. Impeccable.
Yeah, very, very distinguished. I love the just differences between Axel and Lee and Isa's hairs. Because Lee's is I love both their renderings. Because Lee's is so like spiky, it's kind of swoopy. I love the shading of that. And Isa's really feels kind of like ocean waves, which I think, can tie to the moon pretty nicely.
And just like noticing the subtle differences between each of these pieces, right? Based on who it's focusing on and who it's not, right? Like, because Axel is much darker in Axe's. Axel is darker in Axe's piece. And so is SciX in Original Dreamer's piece. And like even like the hands in Axe's piece. There's like more of a little spotlight right in the center.
Yeah, I feel like they both had the assets for each Isa and Lee, and they both edited them into their own pieces over like the assets here, and all the the little finishing touches are just really nice to see as like two different artists making like slightly different choices. So yeah, even though it's a collab piece, there's still even more of like an artist touch for each respective one in their pieces. It's really cool.
Yeah, I just think it's neat.
That wasn't Mickey, that wasn't March.
Well, what's the difference?
True.
Have you ever seen the two of them in the same room at the same time?
Oh my god, someone needs to tell Homer.
Oh, yes. I even love like the hazy like corners to both of the characters. They kind of like disappear in their own way. Axel looks like he has like some like digital 3D artifacting or something. And then SciX has some bubbles.
Yeah, I love it's kind of like it's giving kind of light rays in a way, like those little light bubbles. Very nice effect.
Yes. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Original Dreamer and Axe. This is a gorgeous collaboration. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have Orion, who writes... there we go. Who writes, "It takes so much time and effort to create, but only an instant to destroy. The grief of Skuld's words is almost unbearable. An ancient darkness is locked behind a door alongside hope. Lifeboats float scattered on an endless sea of time. And an era that is eventually forgotten is never even allowed to be born. Every promise is fated to break. How do you continue on, not knowing if you'll succeed? Inside of the story, the characters can never know where the narrative's boundary lies, how many pages are left in the book, whether or not it will end with, and they lived happily ever after. Outside of the story, we write, or draw, or make video games, unsure if we'll be able to say everything we want to say, to finish what we start. How do you create anything not knowing if it can survive? It's not over yet. I don't have the strength to lift my head or heart reading those words, but still, Someone somewhere is fighting for the future. So the least I can do is believe in it. To close the book, to place it on the shelf, and to follow behind wherever the road may lead. All that to say, I hope you enjoy exploring every part of this piece. In the end, I drew it all for you. I love that so much.
Oh. Isn't that like a kind of Broadway kind of show? And I did it all. No, it's Sinatra for you.
Yeah. Love my way.
Sorry.
Gosh, I love even like just the description alone really evokes just like the connection between us, the audience, and this world here. Gives almost kind of like you said, kind of Broadway, kind of like a play like motif here, which I think plays very well into like the mobile games as a whole in their presentation. To say nothing of the piece itself is gorgeous.
Yes, just the blocking and the composition of all of these disparate elements, the floating in the player character floating in the middle, but with on top of some water and Chirithy and Daybreak Town, and then of course the portraits of Ephemer and Skuld, but this city skyline. Oh my god.
Yeah, I just love the raw English in like Ephemer and Skuld. I love that the player, you can see the sky here. Yeah, it is beautiful. We can see player in their missing link iteration. God rest its soul. And reflected on like in the water is like Chirithy, which I think is really cool. It's such, look how stunning this is. Oh my god. Everyone eat this piece.
Yeah. And that's especially with just such like it's basically black and white, right? But there's so much tech. So. Oh, what?
I said I believe so.
Yeah. Yes. But there's so much texture going on with all of the stars, and then you can tell that there's like a Milky Way streak running through the center of it, and all of the bright shines, but then you still have some fog hanging over the closer to the buildings and the outline of the buildings, and then the castle in the center of it all. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I just love the sheer sense of scope we see out of this.
It looks huge.
Yeah.
And and the detailed faces. So
I love
expressive.
I love in the lifeboat specifically. You can kind of see the texturing really highlights that, okay, this is very clearly they're in the pod. There's there's glass in front of them. And the kind of almost grime texture near the bottom of like the lifeboat covers, I think it does a really spectacular job of like conveying the depth here.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And I love the detail of skulls being cracked in the glass.
Yeah. Oh my god, you're so right.
Again, another emphasis of like how the series treats its female characters versus male characters. And I guess technically also, the player character in Missing Link, that's technically MC. So, MC was based off of the central guy on one of the artwork pieces for Missing Link. So,
yeah,
technically he's there. He never had a braid though, but so I will say that. I guess it's a different player character, but in spirit, it's also MC.
Yeah, I'm glad we got the MC fan art so early.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder what that design is above Chirithy. Or I guess like below, but like from his perspective above. I'm not sure I've been able to identify that.
The design?
Yeah, because like right above Chirithy there's like a shape of something.
Isn't that the Daybreak Tower?
Oh, you're so... I meant more like the negative space within that, but I guess that makes sense as like part of the tower.
Yeah, there's all the cogs and stuff that happen there. The big
Right, right.
clock.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. But then the
Gotcha.
teensy tiny little shooting star that's right there. We're kind of covering it up.
Oh,
Yeah. The little shooting
yeah,
star.
you're so right. Gosh, it's so cool.
Yes. Ah. R.I.P. Missing link. You could have been her.
Ribbon pieces.
Do we know if this was digital or traditional?
I don't know for sure. I'm inclined to think digital because I think I've seen Orion's art on Tumblr a lot, and I believe that's usually digital. I could be wrong though. If Orion is here in chat, we would love to know for sure. I don't know if they're in chat though, unfortunately. Oh no, they are here. Okay, it's done digitally in Clip Studio Paint. There we go. There we go. I love that.
Yay!
Ooh,
Yeah.
and they also asked in chat. I think I missed it. Recognize any constellations? Are there constellations to recognize?
Oh, there are constellations?
I don't know. I don't know if I can identify them offhand.
Is maybe like the Big Dipper right in between the two main towers?
Maybe?
Maybe.
Oh gosh, I'm not a big astronomy head, so I feel like these are gonna go over my head, but
Could this be Ursa Major? I'm not sure. Or maybe no, it's Orion. Like yes. Oh, right, Orion because your name. Oh, of course, duh.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, Orion's belt. Yes, yes, yes. I know that from Men in Black.
Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Well, thank you so much, Orion. You're for sharing with us the stars. Oh,
Thank
gorgeous
you, Ryan.
piece.
In the end, they drew this all for us, and we appreciate it so much. We love this piece.
Yay! Thank you, thank you.
All right, next up we have oumasorbit, who writes. Let me pin their thing. There we go. oumasorbit writes, "Hi, I'm Dot, also known as oumasorbit. This is the first March Caprice I haven't drawn nominee, so I'd like to start with a formal apology to nomination, if you will. But as soon as the homecoming theme was revealed, I knew I wanted to do something with Twilight Town. Twilight Town has always felt like home to me, partially because of how much time I spent there as a kid, but also because it just captures something so idyllic to me. This small town where everyone knows each other, you have a tight-knit friend group, develop public transportation, and the worst person you know is just this obnoxious but ultimately harmless guy who calls you a lamer. Truly living the dream. The character I felt most shared my fond feelings for this world was Rocks, so that's who I decided to focus on this year. As corny as it is, the community I found through Kingdom Hearts has given me the same kind of warm feeling as Twilight Town. So I wanted to try and convey that with this year's piece. Nothing angsty or really symbolic, just something cozy to honor the series and community that's given me so much joy these past few years. I was originally going to draw Roxas with Hayner, Pence, and Olette, but I ended up choosing the Sea Salt Trio. I think these three are such a good example of how things really can get better, even when something as simple as having fun with your friends can feel impossible. They lost pretty much everything you possibly could, but they were still able to find their way back home. And I think stories like that are so special. My biggest hope for this trio in KH4 is for them to do nothing in Twilight Town. Minus Axel, if he needs to do Subject X stuff, I guess. So I guess this is me manifesting this for them. This isn't the most polished it could have been, but I'm proud of how much I was able to get done given how turbulent progress was for a while. This was also a really ambitious background for me, and I learned a lot from doing it. I had a lot of fun including references to things I'm nostalgic for or just make me happy, which made the piece feel more homey as I worked on it. This does include another hidden March, which shouldn't be too difficult to find. As always, it's such an honor to be part of this event with so many talented people. I hope you enjoyed my art, and happy March Caprice.
Happy
Happy
March
March
Caprice,
Caprice, Dot.
Dot! Oh my gosh, this
Um,
is so gorgeous.
Woo! I know in the next slide I cropped the hidden Marge. So if anyone wants to find Marge, now is the time before we reveal it.
Yes.
But yeah, Dot's art is always so cozy.
Yes.
There's always like a warmth to their color palette and like just their rendering that I'm always like, oh, this is so it's cozy.
Yes.
It's wonderful and cozy.
Cozy is absolutely, and like you said, color palette, absolutely. It's just, so before we get into details, and there will be a large part of this that will be the details, of course, but like the characters, let's start there. Love the fashion. Oh my God. Each one of these characters is like a perfect example of early 2000s fashion. Oh, God, I miss it. Bring it back. Bring me back.
Yeah.
Like Xion looks like she could be starring in what was it? Is it True Blood? That's the vampire show that was absolutely 2000s as heck.
Is it? I'm inclined to say yes. Yeah, the 2008 show.
Yeah,
So maybe
yeah.
not like early 2000s, but the same spirit.
Yeah, I just think like the long t-shirts that give you the longest torso.
Real.
Just
I love
gorgeous textures. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love it.
Yeah, I love Shion and Roxas have matching necklaces, which I believe oh yeah, no, Axel also does,
Yeah.
in addition to like another necklace. That's really fun.
Awesome. Yes. I love the colors that that Dot picked out for each of their individual necklaces too.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. And just the textures overall, like the texture in the window with the light shining through. It's all like dappled and just oof. Oof.
Yeah, I love the composition. Because really the trio are relegated to maybe like the right third of the screen, which gives you a very nice view of like an overall look of the entire room at large. Like this is just a snapshot of them just hanging out, and we're just seeing this entire scene. I really love the composition.
Yes. Okay. Last chance for you all to get in your own detailed work, because we are going to be getting into them in 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Okay, so let's start over here with the wall. So we have a canary, which is a reference to Dot's piece from 2 years ago that had Naminé and the canary, of course. We of course have the Marge right next to it.
Yeah, we got merch.
Mustache
Ooh,
guy.
and we have I think to the left of Mustache Guy is that I know Dom mentioned it before.
Ib.
Is that Ebe or a character from Ebe?
Ib.
Ib. Is that
Ib.
how it's pronounced? I actually don't know.
Abi. Ib.
Ib. And to the left of that is the 999 cover. Because I know Dot's a 999 head. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
To the left of that. Oh yeah. What's that below the Ib?
I feel like this has got to be some kind of pop princess, right? Who has
Maybe?
long dark hair, but like a croppy toppy? Eve's from Luna. Okay. Shout out Luna.
Let's go.
Of course, even more to the left over here is Madoka. Madoka.
Is that Madoka?
Madoka, pink.
Oh,
Pink.
pink? Okay.
Just pink. And Spider Gwen above her. A little wing.
Yeah. I think your Fugi is covering that specifically.
Whoop. There we go.
I actually think that's Dot's. I don't know if that's Gwen, but I think that is like a spider person. I don't know. Dot can confirm. Okay, Dot says it's their spider Zona. There we go.
Ah, perfect. Love pink.
Yeah.
Love pink. I love the pink mixed in too. And I've seen this next to the right upper right-hand corner in this screenshot, this person is a... It couldn't be Interstellar 555, is it?
Oh, I don't know. It looks familiar.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to tell offhand.
With the little curly cues. There's a pillow.
Yeah.
Oh, what's it? A floppy tilapia.
That is Floppia Tilapia. I believe the cat next to it has the same eyes as like Friend from Deltarune. So that's a very fun pull.
Oop. Sorry, I clicked.
Oh, too far. Yeah. Dot says they made that green poster up. That's awesome.
Oh. Well, yeah. I mean, it looks like a very nostalgic, like 80s anime girly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice. And then we go over here, of course. Also want to show the Freddy of course, Hatsune Miku.
Oh, I can't believe I cropped out Miku. Miku, I am so sorry, Miku. Please forgive me, Miku.
Yeah. And then I think this is a person with like a big old like ripped or tattered bat wing.
Ooh.
Who could that be?
Yeah, I don't know offhand, but it looks cool.
Yes.
That's
Angel with a shotgun.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Of course. And the Freddy Fazbear. The Freddy Fazbear. Let's Moneybag, of course.
Mm-hmm. And I think we got more zoom-ins of the wall on the next screen.
Yeah. We got a little vampire-y guy. That's not Vincent Valentine, is it? He looks a little too gray. I think it's another vampire-y guy. Oh, let me move chat.
Maybe. Yeah, get moved, idiots. You're not idiots, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You can call them idiots.
Okay.
Oh, your D&D character. What's his name? What's his sign? I love the Riku with a 2Ks reference. And I also spy
Ooh, that's their piece from last year, I think.
Yes, and let me.
I know that composition,
so you can see my mouse. Boop 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 boop. That's nominee from last year. A little Jabib right here.
Yeah.
A Prismel. I think that's Dot's personal Prismel. Prismel
I think
Sona.
so, yeah.
Based. Oh, Daggerheart is the D&D character's name. Sick.
Ooh, fun. And their Prismel is the Sapphic Sonnet. Let's go.
Nice. And this nominee piece, the biggest one, I'm not exactly familiar with, so I wonder if maybe this is this a sneak preview for maybe next year's or a new piece on the way?
Ooh, that'd be fun if that was the case. I feel, it feels like maybe a reference to something else with Nominate in its place.
The MC3.
But I don't know offhand.
Oh,
that tracks. Okay.
Right. Okay, so we got the Canary reference from. So this is year 5. Canary reference from 4. The crown is from 3. I'm so sorry, my brain doesn't go back that far. And then we got some books in this corner, and of course, a minion. I wonder what is like the top of this DVD. It almost looks like a couple of faces, like a couple of girls at a sleepover kind of movie.
One of them, I know Dot's mentioned this before. One of them, I think, is like the Disney Princess Enchanted Journey cover, if I'm right.
Yes, Pat's playing through that, or did recently, right?
Yeah, pretty recently, yeah. It's been a fan favorite stream game.
I mean, it works.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah,
I love these. Are there any other details we've missed? Oh wait, I see a little Hollow Knight right next to the computer. That's cute.
Yeah. There he is.
Yeah. There he is.
Yes. Hopefully we have spoiled all of the details for you. Not anything major. But yes, thank you so much for sharing. This is the comfiest, coziest, yum little piece. I love it. How homey.
Yum, yum, yum.
How homey everybody is in Twilight Town. It's great.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Dot.
Thank you, Dot.
We love this piece. Right, next up we have plnkblue, who writes... I have to open up my phone again. Who writes... The vision for this piece hit me almost immediately after MC5 wrapped up. The image of the foretellers silhouetted against the sunrise and Union Cross is one of my favorite shots from that game. And initially, my idea was simply to recreate that original image via embroidery. However, in the process of creating the template, I had the epiphany of using the Union leader silhouettes instead, and shifting the sunrise palette to a more foreboding sunrise palette. Oh wait, no, it's one of them was sunset. Is this a sunset palette? Or this might be sunrise. Sorry, I know I have this on. I have like the description inaccurate on here, and I forgot to change it, so that's my bad. One of them is sunrise, one of them is sunset. Symbolizing the destruction that comes to befall Daybreak Town. I wanted this piece to represent the conclusion of Union Cross's story in the same way that the original image represents the beginning of it. Beyond just the changing colors, the Union leaders are facing toward the left, instead of right like the foretellers. To me, the direction each group is facing represents the trajectory of their stories. The foretellers are looking toward the future and a better tomorrow, where the hope of the dandelions will prevail. And the Union leaders are looking back at the world that they're being forced to abandon as it falls to ruin. Ultimately, to me, these two images bookmark that chapter of this world's history. Once again, I refused to make anything easier on myself and just decided to do this entire project, just over 6 by 8 inches entirely, with the single and double strand stitches. I wildly miscalculated how long this would take to complete and how much time I had to work on it. I did not have plenty of time. There's I think there's a fun little emoticon representing that feeling, but I absolutely think the crunch was worth it. I'm extremely proud of the final product. My first time putting embroidery in an actual frame rather than leaving it in the hoop. And the process has given me a lot more confidence for crafting original embroidery templates, rather than working one-to-one with existing key arts or stock images. This turned out so lovely.
Oh my gosh. Can you see? All of the strokes. All of the stitches. Oh.
Yeah.
Let's take a zoom in here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. A closer look. Ooh. I love the skyline. It's already like a very lovely, just a very colorful, very, very. It's such a tasty sky, and the fact that it's like rendered through embroidery is like on top of that, just even more like incredible. Like, oh my god, it's physical. It's physical.
Physical. Oh my god, yum yum yum. I think it would probably taste like a fruit roll up.
True. I do get a bit of a fruity vibe from it. Like a bunch of like different pieces of roll-ups torn up and layered on each other.
Especially with all the reds and the yellows that I'm pretty sure that plnkblue it changed themselves, right? Because I remember the screenshot that they're talking about being much more like purpley blue, right? So I think they added all of this fiery red, destruction, chaos on the horizon kind of stuff. So yes, amazing color palette choices here. Also, a shout out the Kyrie standee in the background. Love her. I think this is also from the Kyrie Zine, so I have it myself.
Ooh, let's go.
And
Gosh, I love that it's.
Oh yes, go ahead.
Oh yeah, go on. Well, I was gonna say I love that it's framed as well. It just ties it all together, I think.
Yeah, it makes it it really makes the stitches pop inside of the frame because we just get such good texture and shadows around the edge. I also love the detail of in the highest blue color. So still like the night sky.
Mm-hmm.
Peeking in again. There's small strokes of a lighter blue color to be stars.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh gosh, I love the ground as well because like even though it's silhouetted, there's
mhm.
still like a degree of texture that very perfectly captures this is like the ground they're standing on. I
Yeah.
even think like the grassy kind of top of the hill as well.
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
You see the grasses, and I love how there's different strokes, different strokes for different folks. But different strokes to indicate, the sky, and different strokes to indicate the foreground and the characters too, right? I think it's like, it looks like it's much more like, is it, no, it's vertical stitches on the characters and then like more horizontal stitches for the sky. And that creates some really cool texture contrast.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh gosh, like yeah, I just say about like the strokes. It so perfectly looks like paintbrush strokes.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that it's all like embroidery is it's so cool that it can like mimic and like replicate that to really create a unique end result.
Mm-hmm. I also love like right here where the red meets the purple, the
Hmm.
variations in the stroke length to do like the blend in between them. Oh,
Yeah,
gorgeous.
beautiful.
That is Pink Blue, everybody. Thank you so much for submitting Pink Blue. Pink Blue also did a lot in the Melody of Memory tournament just
Oh
now.
really?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
GG's Pink Blue, and also amazing art. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have RedMoonDragon, who writes, "Hello, I am RedMoonDragon. March Caprice's theme this year was homecoming, so I went with a different sort of homecoming for Xehanort. What happened in Skylad Kylum is a mystery, but the fall of it probably had everything to do with our favorite Seeker of Darkness. The Scala we saw in Kingdom Hearts 3 was the one from Xehanort's heart, and being inspired by the spell he used during the final battle, I had to make art of it. My favorite thing about this piece is that we're seeing it through Ericus's eyes and perspective. Finally, a smile after being emotionless for so long. Xehanort thought it was deserved. But do you?" Ooh.
Yes.
I love slight tangent. I love when people like get really fun with their cosmic art descriptions, like really inviting the viewer, the audience to kind of participate in, you know, this piece. And I think it's really fun way to like connect the artist and the artiste.
Yes. And of course, I think the thing that's hanging over this piece is, the lighting coming from this large overhead beaming red disc, and is bathing everything in this red tinge. All of the lighting on Xehanort and his arms and his coat and his hair. Ah, just such a yummy red.
Mm-hmm.
But I the subtlety of the shading in the background buildings with the line work, and the way that, when the sky goes dark and the building goes dark, it's so hard to see, but there's like, that there's something there waiting in the darkness, in like the darkest corners of this piece. It just works
Mm-hmm.
so good.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I love the just like the symbol, the shape at the very top is so like what an insane sense of scale. I'm noticing their Scala script kind of circling around it. I don't know what it says offhand, but it looks really cool, and I hope like if there's any hidden message on that and the artist is here, we would love to know what that says.
Yes. Imagine
It's
doing like such an
geometric.
intense, like cool work like this, and like there's just like the front word is just like "but." That would be what I would do.
That'd be awesome.
um Again, like, great render of Xehanort's Keyblade. Um
Hmm.
and like we've been saying again, Keyblades are so hard to get with the perspective, and there's a lot of jagged edges on No Name and stuff, and the eye glow. It's gorgeous perspective, amazing rendering, bold outline. Yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh gosh. It's so striking.
Mm-hmm.
That's really the word for it. It's so striking. I love XehanArt's just fierce expression. Like his joy. Or like his smile here, and it's like, ooh.
Yes. And to have put yourself in the shoes of Ericus, like RedMoonDragon was saying,
Mm-hmm.
you do kind of get this with XehanArt's face and the framing and the perspective. You get this such a feeling of like, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. I have messed this person up. I've let them down somehow, and now they are maybe beyond saving.
Yeah, just like the story being told here, with like our POV as Ericus, it's really, ooh, it's the good pain. It's the good oof.
Yes. Han.
I don't think that's Sehan.
Yes, it is. It's awesome piece. Oh, let's finally get into some details. We haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Oh, this magic circle that they got. First of all, being a Cardcaptor Sakura fan, love magic circles coming into the KH series. Love that for us. And this is just such a complicated one. It's got so many layers, so much. Sorry, no, we're not dropping any frames. Okay, so many layers, so much geometry, so much just design work, and the letters. Gosh, it's just that must have taken so long. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the geometry alone is like just so awe-inspiring, and just seeing all like the glyphs just in every detail is like incredible. Yeah, the detail is immense. Oh gosh, and I love the very soft degree of like texturing over Xehanort, and like the Keyblade, because it gives a very nice nice kind of like the kind of painterly aesthetic to it.
Yes,
it's really cool.
Oh, and again, you can see even more of the detail of the Master of Masters eye in the center, the subtle shading on the edges of them, the glow to Xehanort's eyes.
Yeah, the highlights on No Name, like on the edges.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Grain and texture, my beloved, Daybreak says.
Also, so true, Daybreak.
Shout out Daybreak. As I said yesterday, I'm basically filling in for Daybreak right now, who is our other art lead, but simply cannot be here today. So everybody give a quick thank you, a quick thank Daybreak, please.
Yeah, please thank Daybreak. Daybreak she's done so much work for the visual novel assets, and they always look so beautiful. So yeah, everyone thank Daybreak, or else.
Or else. And thank you, RedMoonDragon. This is a gorgeous piece. I'm almost scared of it. It's so gorgeous.
Thank you so much, RedMoonDragon.
Thank you.
All right. Next up, we have Ricardo Antonio, who writes. Ricardo Antonio is a published science fiction / fantasy author and illustrator. His piece doubles as the cover for his writing entry, titled Dolor, A Master's Requiem. The artwork depicts the premise of the narrative, Ericus reflecting on his journey as a master, friend, and the grief that accompanies life. Ooh. I love the composition. Like, composition alone is really cool here.
Yes. Ricardo said it a little bit with more flowery language, but so this is also Ricardo's cover for his writing piece that you can find in the Artist Alley right now. Also, a quick shout out to the Artist Alley on the marchcaprice.com website. You can find all of our artwork there. And like we've been doing, you can go zoom in and look at your own details yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, for more, you can go there to see more artwork, but you could also go there to see more about the story, the accompanying story that Ricardo wrote to go along with this beautiful piece. Yes, both so good. Yes, they're both so good.
Yeah, I love the almost like watercolor aesthetic with the coloring. It gives a very pleasant sort of softness to the whole piece.
Yeah, I love how like the line that Ericus is drawing with his pen definitely gives this this again very like traditional Japanese art kind of feel with like penmanship and calligraphy being like very big for Japan. And then this little crossroads that he's drawing and the multiple avenues that obviously are important to him, right? One leading to Xehanort and their chess game, one leading to Terra and Aqua, and then another lane leading to a secret third option that
maybe just like Oblivion, like as he dies in Birth by Sleep. Spoilers.
Yeah, right. He chooses the third option, which is the wrong one.
Yeah. No, I love. You mentioned that like this evokes kind of like traditional Japanese artwork. I love it. Very traditional. I think it very much fits Ericus as a character at this point in time. It's just a nice kind of cohesion there. I love the name of the chess thing. Is it Albert Ader, right? That piece?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that piece. What is that one? Is that one the Xehanort piece?
Yeah, it is. With his big old horns.
Cool.
Goat horns and stuff.
Right. True. Oh, but yeah, no, it's Xehanort, like, putting it down, I think. Or is it? I don't know. Someone's putting it down.
Yeah. It might be Xehanort himself, yeah.
True. But yeah, lovely piece. I love this.
Yes. Can I just, like, the line work on the hands gives him, those bony old people hands.
Yeah.
It's just a gorgeous shading and line work. Again, like very like traditional art. I think this is not digital, correct? I think Ricardo does a lot of physical
I don't
artwork.
know. I think he does. I don't think it's mentioned in the description specifically. I would believe. Yeah, I'd believe it's physical, but or traditional.
Yeah,
but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ricardo has done a lot of physical artwork in years prior, so I'm leaning toward this also being physical.
Yeah.
And what a gorgeous pen too. If Ricardo's doing his art in a physical way, I hope he's drawing with this gorgeous pen that Ericus has.
God, I love the rendering on it. I think we mentioned it, yeah, but like I love the rendering on the hands. Very much, you really get those extra details of like how the tendons work, which is neat.
I just think it's neat. Ricardo, this is a gorgeous piece. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you so much, Ricardo. Next up, we have RROCKTYPE, who writes, I made this piece because I wanted to show Roxas and Shion's friendship, while also highlighting the conflict that comes from their relation to Sora. I was really inspired by the greeny green look of a lot of early 2000s media. Can you tell 358 over 2 days is my favorite Kingdom Hearts game? We certainly can tell. What a lovely piece.
Yes, right. Very The Matrix with the green, very Underworld, very who else is green? You know, all the hot people running around in full leather suits, early 2000s stuff. Works for organization codes, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Gosh, I just love the composition here, where it's like Roxas and Xion are kind of like facing opposite ways, but their view is to the same place. I think it's a very nice sense of cohesion.
Yeah. And then posing again to walk it back to the early 2000s, it's very like 2000s pop promo picture or like music video, you know. The angles being a little bit weird and funky. We loved a fisheye lens at the time, and this is kind of like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I love the zippers are really cool too.
Very cool, very coolly rendered, is what I said.
Yeah.
And right, like our rock type was saying in his description, the part of them like seeing things, but not exactly like eye to eye, right? Powerline reference. You know, when you do like the fake glasses, you usually do 2 of them, right? But they're only doing 1, and they're not seeing eye to eye because of that, because in the center of that eye, you can see that it's actually Sora's.
Yeah. That's really, it plays so well to, I guess, the themes of identity for both Roxas and Xion. Especially the quote to the side where it says, "When you look at me, do you see a boy's face?" Which is like Xion's quote in Days, I believe. Which it's just a very powerful line for a very, oh my god, powerful line for a very powerful piece.
Yeah, sorry. I had another little coughing fit out of nowhere. Thank you for covering
No, you're
again.
good.
But yes, deep symbolism. Love it.
Yeah.
And like, look at their faces.
And I love the silhouettes of the keyblades as well. But yeah, the faces are so cool. Sorry to make us go back and forth between them.
There you go. Quick.
It's like they are perfect. That's our one allotted keyblade time.
Yeah. I love the shading on their faces. The texture.
Yeah.
The seemingly like random strokes of lightness and darkness. Great shading.
Gosh, I love the shine in the hairs. Being very concise, like brushstrokes. It fits very well to like the style. It does very nice kind of like, it highlights it very well. The texturing is beautiful as well. Gives a very like painterly aesthetic. I'm saying like painterly a lot, I'm realizing, but
yeah,
it really evokes like a really like a great sense of style with its texturing.
Yes. And like the overall texture of everything. It just I love a little noise. Love a little, you know, the strokes. The strokes of yeah. It's just the shading, the lights, the highlights. Ugh. It's very good.
It's lovely.
RROCKTYPE, thank you so much for sharing. We love an early 2000s reference.
We do. Thank you so much, RROCKTYPE. All right, next up we have SaharahInfinity, who writes, "Hello, I'm SaharahInfinity, and I love Kingdom Hearts. Thank you, March Caprice, for always encouraging me to push my art beyond its limits. This year, I wanted to outdo my art from last year, which I was super proud of. This year, with the idea of Homecoming in my head, I ended up thinking of connections between the characters. how so many of those are given a physical manifestation as good luck charms throughout the games, and how even on their separate journeys, it keeps them all together, connected across worlds, until they can all return to one another to their homes. While I couldn't represent every KH character, I did in two of my favorite boys with little cameos. Given the characters and good luck charms included, it felt rude not to include them. Thank you, everyone, for taking a peek at my art. Please enjoy, and happy March Caprice! Happy March Caprice, Sahara!
Yes.
What a lovely piece.
Yes. Let me hide SaharahInfinity's name just one more time. Yes. Now we can see Ven.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, shoot. I might have misspelled it as well. That's an oopsie for me. I'm so sorry. When I was writing it all in. My bad.
It's all good in the neighborhood. We are here. Let's look at all of these people. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. I just love the cyclical nature of like all of these characters in their respective areas. Mm-hmm. It really represents where they are in their stories. Because we see the Birth by Sleep trio, they're all on different, I guess, like axes of like the Wayfinder. Mm-hmm. All like facing different I guess directions, conveying how much their paths kind of diverge over the course of the game. We have the Destiny Islands trio. We got like Sora and Kairi facing one way, Riku facing the secret place. Conveying how their paths diverge pretty early on. All on Kairi's Lucky Charm. Yes. And then we got I think that's the Paopu fruit. That the Sea Salt trio are on, where Roxas and Axel are facing different directions. Axel kind of looking back because he knows Roxas, but probably at this point in time, Roxas doesn't know himself or Axel, based on like that outfit. And then we have Xion at the very bottom, kind of being, on opposite ends of existence at that point in time of the story. It's really cool. Yes. And then we see a little Nade in the bird cage, and we got a little Vanitas hand, I believe, in the Wayfinder.
Well, so
I feel
Sahara did say that there was a reference to two boys, right? So
true. I don't know if I spotted the other one.
So you think that the hand is maybe Vanitas, but then you look and you see in the BBS Wayfinder, in between the center, you can see Vanitas's face with his little chin guard right there.
Oh yeah.
So that's Vanitas. Oh. So then this hand must be the Riku replica.
Oh, right. That makes way more sense. I love that.
Because he's coming out of Naminé's charm, so the chain of memories of it all.
Right. Oh gosh, just like all the storytelling just from the composition. We just made a whole meal out of that, to say nothing of like the wonderful rendering here. It's so gorgeous.
Yes. Yeah. Love all the backgrounds of each of the corners, from the secret place to a gorgeous sunset to a gorgeous sunrise, and then like the darkness and Aqua's little dark portal in the corner. And gotta say, I feel like the detail of the Destiny trio's poses, like Riku's pose is reminiscent of that one piece of artwork. I think it was on the original Japanese only final mix, when they're leaning up against that like rock thing, right?
Oh yeah. Where it's like Sora is like, it's a super extreme perspective, so Sora has like giant shoes in front of the camera. Is that it?
Yes. I think so I think that might be a reference to that. And I think it's really cool how like Sora and Kairi have kind of switched their poses from the KH1 box art. I think that's cute symbolism for them.
Yeah, I feel like at that moment in time, it's them looking at the like sunset, where like Kyrie's like, Sora, let's take the raft and go, just the two of us.
Yes.
Which is very nice.
Yes. And I love everybody's face work. Everybody got a face today.
Yeah.
Everybody brought their face today. Hello.
Gosh, like rendering was like upwards of like 10 characters is like no small task. And I believe Sahara very much nailed it here.
Yes. Just love like the textures. Also, a shout out again to Aqua's little dark portal and all of the effects there, but like the stained glass of Aqua's Wayfinder. Love all the colors.
Yeah, the Wayfinder may be my favorite. It's such that texturing is beautiful.
Face card never declines, my god. Yes.
Han is on it today.
It's true. Hands on it every day, though. Oh, are we dropping some frames?
True.
We might be dropping some frames.
Are we?
Hold. Everybody hold.
All right, we're holding. We got our hold.
It seems like we are stable, but... Oh.
Okay. Dot says it's good on their end.
Okay. Cool. Well, you know what? A frame dropped that nobody notice is a real if a tree falls in the woods kind of question for the new age. But thank you so much, Sahara. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Thank you for sharing for the art showcase.
Thank you so much. All right, next up.
Oh, yep.
Nope. Yeah. Up next, we have Tazara. I almost put in the wrong link because I have them in a different order. There we go. Let me pull that up. Next up, we have Tazara, who writes... Why won't my phone unlock? And who writes... And on the next page, we find our memories of the year. Kings, queens, jesters, and best friends. Thanks for another year of March Caprice. I'm Tazara, and I'm your resident Xigbar lover. You can usually find me working on various projects that I have living in my head rent-free when I'm not working on commissions or collaborative fandom posts. And they do mention that if we go to the next slide, it might be a little more apparent, that the Scala text on Xigbars says, still up to no good, and I believe it's March Caprice Homecoming as the text there. So that's really fun.
Yes.
Yeah, what an inventive way to interpret Homecoming here as like a yearbook page.
Yes, actual like prom photos. That's great with the cheesy little standee in the corner.
Yeah, just like the was it the balloon palm trees or something like that?
Those are amazing.
Yeah. I love the pose work too. It's so fun.
Yeah. It gives a lot of character, right? Yeah, especially for like Xigbar, who's all by his lonesome, but you can still see him pop that hip out, girl. You better work it.
Oh, God.
Yes. Also, thank you so much for like using the the March Caprice theming to its utmost. This is so cute.
Yeah.
And of course,
we love a good Tazara and PJ collab here.
Exactly right. Also love the fact that our homecoming queen and king this year is Syx and Xemnas.
I love that.
They deserve it.
I love their fits too.
Yeah.
They look so distinguished.
Gorgeous like sparkle on Syx's dress.
Yeah. I love the like the poofiness of like his shoulder and like the ends of the sleeves. I don't know the exact term, but it's a very nice kind of shape design going on.
Oh yeah. They ate and left no crumbs.
True.
Also love that it's Marley in a dress and Larxene in a pantsuit. I love that for them. Planning the next coup. Besties forever. Also,
gosh, I love the. Oh yeah.
Love the subtle choice of the different handwriting for each of these.
I was gonna say the exact same thing. I love that.
Yes. Everybody want to? Oh yeah. You know what? You guys could get your picture done too. Here, look, I'll put you right in the center of the little stand here. Everybody ready? Say homecoming.
I love the delay. Just means we're gonna be waiting a couple seconds for them. There we go.
Somebody take a screenshot. You look gorgeous, hun.
Woo! I'm just waiting for more homecomings to come in before I screenshot it.
Get your homecoming in now, kids. Please pose for mommy, please. Can you just smile?
Please, please. We've been at this for hours. Please, just give us one good photo, please.
You know how I love scrapbooking.
All right, I've got a screenshot of it.
Hell yeah. Happy homecoming, everybody.
Woo, happy homecoming, everyone.
But yes. Tazara, amazing, funny. You taking the theme to the extreme. We love it.
Yeah, we love this to pieces. Thank you so much. All right, next up we have Tinyclipse. Let me get that link. Paste.
Every photo I take, I scrunch up my face and do a thumbs up. So that's what you're getting.
Let's go. All right, we have Tinyclipse who writes, I wanted to show Sora's loneliness from being away from his friends and how that could affect him in KH4 since his friends give him power and strength. But without them, he believes that he's worthless. And ever since the KH4 screenshots were shown, I really liked the theory that the rotary phone could be a link to Sora's reality, and thought it would be a good way to show my idea. I imagined that he would be trying to call it every day in hopes to hear from them again. I also wanted to give the scene early morning lighting to imply that he was up all night trying to call the phone. Ooh, that's definitely conveyed super well.
Yeah. Oh no, the poor baby. We have now gotten to the point where we're making fan art of the screenshot of the phone, everybody. But yes.
At least we got a wonderful fan art out of it, of course.
Right? Tinyclipse, this is, I joke, but like this is a very touching piece. Oh my god. Can you imagine trying to connect to your friends through the astral plane and the only thing you have is a artery phone? What am I? A rotary phone. Jesus Christ. But yeah.
Yeah, I just love the way that she conveyed just the sheer tiredness in Sora's expression. Like, oh, you can see the bags under his eyes. You can see like just the shading there does wonders at conveying the mood.
Just the teensy tiny tear he has just after a long night.
Yeah. Oh, and it kind of also looks like he's really trying to smile, but like not even he can smile in this situation. It's like what a wonderful grimace he's got.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, and I love. Oh yeah.
Chara is saying, I know it's just his KH4 hair, but it being so droopy help. It's like, oh, even his hair is sad. Yeah.
Yeah. I love the oh god, I love the painting. I always say like the painting of them all, but like I love the painting here because it's giving how watercolors can give you that very strong outline of like your brushstrokes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very, very nice kind of texture placed there. I also love the screen tones on the shadowing behind Sora.
Yes. Great shadows.
Yeah. I actually don't know. I don't know if this is like physical or not. That's how convincing this looks to me.
Texture on everything is
Mm-hmm.
gorgeous. Also, sorry about all the snoring. I got 3 sleepy pee puppies over here.
All Gucci. I don't think they've come through on my end. That wait, no, your microphone probably picks that up more directly
Yeah,
off stream.
Claire has asked in chat as well. That's they're sleepy pee. You know, what are you gonna do? Wake them up?
You can't. It's illegal.
It's illegal. I also love how big and chunky the gummy phone is.
Oh yeah. You can kind of tell that there are messages he's sending out by the fact that it's like all the messages are to the right side, but he's not getting any in return.
That's so sad. Oh my god. Yeah. Also love these little like dabbles of light on his leg right here in this gummy ship frame or gummy phone frame.
Mm.
The little like sections of his pants that have some light to them, texture, line work. Just gorgeous dabbled light on a very not gorgeous scenario.
Yeah, the contrast really makes just the anguish hit all the harder.
Also love the subtle of like the jaw of the little chest the phone is on being open, so they're all different like levels of being open, so like he's just in shambles, his room is a mess,
Mm-hmm.
to reflect kind of his inner life happening right now.
Yeah. I also love just the very soft motions of the curtains in the back, like wind is, blowing through. Gives a very sense of tranquility here.
Yeah, again the contrast of how tranquil the scene might appear at first glance, but then the anguish
Mm-hmm.
that sits underneath.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tinyclipse. This is a gorgeous piece, despite how melancholic it is.
Yeah. Thank you so much. All right, next up we have let me see my notes. Next up we have TrinityXaos, who writes, when coming up with ideas related to this year's theme, my traditional piece represents Sora's beginning and his present. The top portion is a redraw of Sora's awakening using blue lighting. The middle space represents sky from either Destiny Islands or the final world. Finally, the bottom portion depicts Sora facing the unknown in Kingdom Hearts 4. That's conveyed so well here. I really like that.
Oh, yes, gorgeous. Also love all of this has got to be physical media, right?
Oh yeah, I think I saw his in progress sketches in like the March Caprice Discord, which everyone should join, BT dubs. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like all physically done and then scanned in.
Yes. Because there's so much texture. Also, if we could get a link real quick, that would be fantastic.
Oh yeah. Yes.
But yes, I will continue to talk about the texture of the color, the texture of the line work, the like the smoothness and the shading, and the smudging being like the shading around his decolletage and bottom of his neck here.
Mm-hmm.
Adding so much to the shading there.
Yeah.
Gorgeous
just
color
love
in
the
the background.
Oh yeah. I just love the usage of like pencil for line art and then like crayon for coloring. I think it's just such a fun duo of tools to use to really like convey the emotion of this piece. I just love the composition of KH1 Sora just facing forward and you don't see his expression. And like he says in his description, KH4 Sora turning to us facing the unknown as if like he's facing reality. because you know the whole reality theming of KH4 that it seems we're gonna get. I think it's a very fun way to complement, you know,
Yeah.
this piece.
Yes. And kind of like it's almost symbolic of like the arrested development of like young adulthood versus like your teenage years, right? Because teenage Sora or younger Sora is barreling forward, seemingly not a care in the world, but yet, you know, the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. So KH4 Sora seems to be strucken, rendered immobile.
Yeah, stricken is, I think, the perfect term to use here for like his expression. That's just conveyed so well.
Also, Sora,
yeah, and I love
got really boxy in KH4. Did he get buff?
Oh yeah.
He been lifted? How much you put up, man?
Oh gosh, I love the layering on the hair too. I think KH4 Sora's hair is really like the ways we've seen that is really fun. How that's been conveyed.
Yes. I hate Sora's hair in the KH4 trailer. So, like, the way that TrinityXaos has kind of, you know, like, given him a little bit more lift, given him more of his spike back, I think this is... it's a way to do, like, the swoopy thing that they seem to be wanting to do, but in a way that, like, looks more Sora than the actual, you know, trailer. So...
Yeah, I feel that.
Poo-poo on them, but Trinity, like, you're doing it. You better work it.
Yeah, you ate and left no crumbs. I believe is how it goes. I feel like a boomer being like, "How you do, fellow kids?
You
have you eaten? Have you crumbed?
Have you crumbed? You could also. My favorite one is also she shat in the mother toilet and refused to flush.
Decidedly refused. I quoted that to my brother the other day, and he was like, "What?"
But yeah, TrinityXaos, you really did shitted all over them.
You did. Thank you so much for shitting in
the mother toilet. Clog her up. Clog her up.
Clog her
Clog
up.
her up.
Her up. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, TrinityXaos.
Oh, TrinityXaos, my bad. I went Zhao. My bad.
I don't know how. I don't know. That's what I assume it's pronounced as. I could also be wrong.
Yes.
If anyone knows for sure, please let us know.
Next year, y'all got to give us, like, when you sign up, you got to give us pronunciation for your names, too. Yes, but thank you so much. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. With all of our effing around, this is a gorgeous piece.
Yeah, we love this. Thank you so much. All right, next up we have UNCHAINEDSTAR, who writes, yes. Hello everyone, happy March Caprice. I'm so glad to be returning for my 6th year and sharing art with all of you. This year the theme is homecoming, so I thought what better way to showcase that theme than with the characters who seemingly represents the home of our journey, Kairi. Did you know that in the original Kingdom Hearts, Kairi's letter is the very first thing you see if you linger on the title screen for too long? That message that brings us home was there from the beginning. Much like Kairi herself. The idea behind this piece is Kairi in her seemingly almost always being home. In the sky, she falls to the islands like a meteor. On the left, she runs along the beach with her friends. In the center, she stares listlessly. I need water, hold on.
Go
1 second. Everyone hydrate, or I'll be sad if you don't.
Yes, we've been going for almost 2 hours. And we still got a good chunk left to go. So if you need to take a break, bring us into the mother toilet with you. Just take your phone.
Yeah, please do. Okay, now back to UNCHAINEDSTAR's description. In the sky, she falls to the islands like a meteor. On the left, she runs along the beach with her friends. In the center, she stares listlessly at the sea, thinking of friends far from home. On the right, she takes her opportunity to leave home each a piece of the journey of Kairi. And finally, walking away from the safe shores of the beach and toward a place we can't see, is the Kairi we see in the series today. The way she changes direction also is a bit of an homage to the title screens of the Kingdom Hearts main games. I wanted to reflect Kairi's character throughout the main titles of the series. Not just how her appearance changes, but how her relationship with home does as well. Her fears and anxiety, wanting to keep things the same with her friends forever, and her hesitance to leave on the raft of the first game, to her growing more and more tired of waiting around on the same beach and losing that fear of change as she gets older. She could have returned here and waited again after her shortcomings in 3, but she chose to leave that shore and keep fighting for the strength to be next to her friends. And that strength of heart is something I admire so much about Kairi, and I'm always rooting for her, and excited for where her character goes next. I love, like, both the piece and this write-up about Kairi. It speaks to, like, a very strong understanding of her character. So I love this to bits.
Yeah. As VN was saying, like, there's almost nobody. I hope I'm in the running, but there's almost nobody who is a bigger Kairi fan than Unchained Star. My God. So this is the Hecka sketch in the chat. If you don't know, if you follow Star on, on Twitter, they have been drawing Kairi every single day for 660 days.
That's awesome. I love that dedication.
Yeah. It was supposed to be like
they mentioned this.
It was supposed to be like after the KH4 trailer. It was supposed to be like a countdown to like when the game comes out or like the next trailer or whatever, and then it just has never happened. So she's had to keep drawing her. I'm so sorry, Deborah's doing that to you, but at the same time, I love the Kairi art. So.
Stars had more dedication to Kingdom Hearts than any of the Kingdom Hearts developers.
Right? The Kairi never ends.
I love that.
But yes, what a gorgeously sentimental piece filled with so much meaning for Kairi. And let's see.
Yeah.
The little, look at that baby.
The baby Kairi. Yeah, little zoom in.
She's almost like she's like, what's that thing? What's worse, an atomic bomb or a toddler coughing? This is both.
Oh, hydrogen bomb.
Yes. When she makes impact, duck and cover.
Oh my God.
But
oh gosh, yeah. What a cozy scene. It's such a cozy scene. I just love all the different ways Kairi's rendered. Especially the one up front and center. It's just such. I love the brushwork. I love just the soft shading with her, like the sunset lighting kind of like backlit. Oh gosh, and just like the coloring on like her eyes and her hair is like phenomenal.
Yes. And the way that the hair is just so subtly like blowing into her face, so you know she means business.
Yeah, you can kind of tell that there is I can see one, I think there's a couple others where you see just a very thin strand of hair that's just like the color of the hair, not even like line art. Very subtly kind of going over her face. There's a couple more that's like off the side of the hair.
Yeah.
It really does wonders at kind of giving like even further depth into, you know, the hair, because you have very wayward strands. It gives a nice sense of contrast to the way the rest of the hair is rendered.
Yeah, and Star does that. That's just like a gorgeous addition to her art style. And it's one of the ways that, like, you know, there's this saying like in the fashion world of like when a designer like loves women because they make clothes that like fit a woman's body, like an actual woman's body, you know? And like the way that Star draws hair, like you can tell that they just love women because like that's how hair works, you know. We have flyaways, and
Yeah.
those flyaways and the way that like the light can hit it and highlight it is so beautiful.
Yeah.
It,
I'm like, so in base Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm not the biggest fan of how Kyrie's like hair is rendered. But like
mhm.
renditions like this really, I guess, sell the hairstyle for me because it looks so cool. It looks so
Yes.
good here.
There's just, yeah, there's something about like there's more volume and more movement. She's very like clean cut Bob in the actual game, and I think, you know, being a little bit more wild like Star's version of her hair is a little bit more Kyrie.
It really helps accentuate like the personality of Kyrie here.
It because, you know, she's a fucking, sorry, excuse my language. She's a freaking beach girl, all right? Do you have
hmm
beachy waves, all right? People, they get more windswept and sand swept and salt swept hair. It's what she needs.
hmm
So yes, that's gorgeous. The center of her, and I love the rendition of KH1. I also love in the KH1 Shadow over here. She looks very what's the old Mickey tube
Oh, like Rubber Hose?
rubber hose. Yes, she looks like a real rubber hose character in the Shadow. I love that.
Yeah, it's very fun. I just love the composition of all the Kyries being all different directions.
Hmm.
As like she mentions in like and Star mentions in like her description how it's like Kyrie at different points in the series, and I really love that sort of. First of all, just the symmetry of being like, oh, all four directions is really fun, is really
Hmm.
nice. I think it also just really helps convey how Kyrie, yeah, like how she grows, how she changes, how like her maybe like she might feel like a little aimless, but now she's facing forward and like ready to like step forward, tired of waiting, wanting to like join her friends, and join like them with like her own strength. And I think that's really cool.
She's locked in.
Yeah. She's locked in and ready to fight.
Yes. Oh, and let's just shout out the background real quick. Love the lighting.
Oh
Love the colors. Love a beach.
yeah.
Love
The
beach.
water, love beach. The water is gorgeous too. I love how like brightly lit it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that was that was from Unchained Star. Thank you so much, Star, for your piece.
Thank you so much, Star. Gorgeous, gorgeous,
Thank you.
gorgeous, gorgeous girls who do gorgeous, gorgeous things.
Yee yee yee. Next up, we have Ventus Rocks, who writes. Let me pin that.
Oh.
Who writes? Hi everyone. My name is Ventus Rocks, and this is my third March Caprice. This year, I wanted to return to my favorite Kingdom Hearts game, Birth by Sleep, and introduce my KHOCs to the world. I call this piece Arrival. On the left, I drew Ventus, Terra, and Aqua enjoying their last night together in the land of departure before the fateful Mark of Mastery exam. The dusk symbolizes the end of their relatively idyllic lives this far. On the right are my OCs, the Wayfinders apprentices. Once the worlds were at peace, perhaps even after Sora returned, Ventus, Terra, and Aqua felt ready to train a new generation of Keyblade wielders, so they traveled the worlds and found three young women with strong hearts. The left one is Vesper, the center one is Aurora, and the right one is Meridian. Their names are also derived from Latin, specifically from the words for dusk, dawn, and midday, respectively. The dawn sky symbolizes the return of what once was. Like the Wayfinders so long ago, this new trio is enjoying training and friendship in the land of departure. Returning to the name, Arrival stands for the opposite of departure, the return of peace, light, and Keyblade training to this world. I created Vesper, Aurora, and Meridian roughly 3 to 4 years ago, but this is the first time I've drawn their current designs in full color. Bringing these three to life was definitely my favorite part of the drawing process. I'm so grateful that I get to be part of March Caprice again this year, and thank you to all the wonderful people who make this event as amazing as it is. Thank you so much, Ventus Rocks. I love this piece so much.
The first thing I gotta say, I love Vesper's shoes.
mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's so I love the cloudiness of it. You really get a terrific sense of who these characters are personality wise, just from their outfits, just from like how they present themselves, their posture. It is a very strong character work.
Oh. Who do you think is training who?
Ooh. Oh, that's a tough one, because I feel like you could give them like, they could have like different masters and it would still like make sense. Maybe Aurora is training under Aqua, because I feel like they might have similar temperaments. And then maybe Vesper under Ventus, and Meridian under Terra. That would be my guess.
Yeah. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if that's correct, then everybody like is kind of smiling the same as their master, right?
Ooh,
Because
that'd be
Ven and Vesper's mouth is the same, and then like so is, yeah, the Aurora to Aqua, and Meridian to Terra.
Yeah, because I definitely get like very similar personalities between them and like who I assume their masters are. If we have Ventus Rocks in chat, we would love to know who mentors who. But as like speculation here, I would assume Vesper is a very like bright, kind of bubbly, kind of like energetic kind of personality, which I think would play off Ventus pretty well. Aurora seems very less reserved, but more like collected, calm, a little more studious. And Meridian feels a little more sporty, a little more like ready, like to rough and tumble. Yeah. I hope that's all right. I hope all of that is like correct.
Yes. Ventus Rocks is typing, so we will see soon. In the meantime, though, let's shout out the sky over here. Love these two gorgeous gradients, sunrise and sunset. And the line work in them is great. Also love the texture of all of the background and environment work.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I love the compare, like the left side is very like kind of sunset compared to the sunrise, and I think it very plays a lot into the departure arrival duality. Gradients are gorgeous, of course.
Yes. Also, the very subtle lighting differences of daytime versus nighttime. Like you can see that the rocks are slightly lighter on the right side. That little stone thing in the center is also lighter.
All good. Ventus Rock says that I'm pretty spot on. Meridian is just more laid back. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, just the way that these character designs can convey so much is like a testament to just Ventus's Rock's like her character design skills. I think it's a very strong sort of characterization going on. I'm saying characters so much, but you guys get what I mean.
Exactly. And also just like love the naming conventions and the way that you took the Latin theme of Terra, Aqua, and Ventus and translated it into your own characters. That's ingenious.
Ooh, now I want to know if we're right on the the mentor of it all. I don't know if we got an answer for that specifically.
I wonder.
I like knowing things. Yeah.
I wonder if there's any funny things happening because of Aurora having the same name as the Princess Aurora.
Oh, that'd be fun. It's like she somehow meets like the Princess Aurora and they do like the Spider-Man point meme.
I've thought about the mentors, but I don't have it ironed out yet, actually.
Okay. Gotcha.
Cool. Nonetheless, let's look at some details.
Yeah.
There they are. Love Meridian's Tinyclipse. Yeah, all of their clothes is just, again, so indicative of like the character. You know,
Yeah.
you can just really tell some of the best signs of like good character designing is being able to tell exactly who a character is at first glance. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I love the outfits are so cool. Like, I want some of those outfits.
Yes, like again, those shoes are mwah.
Yeah.
The rainbow laces on them so cute.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, I love the art style as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very, very, very pleasant kind of art style. It's kind of giving I don't know if people have watched it, but like Codename Kids Next Door with like the
Yes.
faces and like the like how the body proportions are. It's really cool.
Yes, we love the big chunky hands and the big round faces. They're very
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ventus Rocks, for sharing. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. We love Yorosies.
Thank you so much. We love this. All right, next up is Xerayn. Let me get that link.
Xerayn.
Whoa, Xerayn, who writes, Hi, I'm Xerayn. This year marks my 5th year participating, and this year I decided to draw the Union Cross Gang again. Since this year's theme centers around nostalgia and homecoming, I dug into my roots again and drew a scene I'd often be in my youth, relaxing under the trees with a picnic blanket. I started Union Cross when I was young too, and with the characters being very close to my heart, pun intended, the combo just made sense. There's hints of the lore hidden as always. Although while relaxing, everyone is in a heart shape. No matter what they do, their roles and responsibilities are part of them. The blanket has a specific tartan pattern, the world peace tartan, representing peace and unity, perfect for the characters. Talking about characters specifically, they're all positioned carefully, like how Strelitzia is holding a dandelion losing its seeds since she's the last dandelion. Ventus and Strelitzia are also back to back for obvious reasons. Loriam is reaching out for Ventus like he did during the game, supporting him, without realizing that the truth of Strelitzia's fate was just out of reach. Elrena is clutching Charity tightly, as she was one of the only main characters who didn't know the truth about the Keyblade War. Ephemer, Scold, and Brain are all together, as they relied on each other the most to lead the Dandelions, and Ephemer is the only one awake because he was the only one who didn't travel to the future after the destruction of Daybreak Town. Anyway, I tried to capture the nostalgic feeling in this scene and the lighting. I had a lot of fun drawing them again, especially with a little more experience and skill. It was slightly more of a time crunch than usual, due to life getting in the way, but I hope people still enjoy the end result. Happy March Caprice! Happy March Caprice, Xerayn!
Happy March Caprice, Xerayn!
Woo! I love. Oh gosh, they really she really mentions the composition, like the meaning behind them. So I'm just like, ooh, I love the purposefulness of where everyone's placed. And Ephemer, with his eyes open, but he's also kind of in. It feels reminiscent of like a pose of like Sora on the dive station, where it's like, with the arm crossed over, like the torso.
Yeah.
I think that's it's really fun, like imagery there.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm just immediately drawn to Strelitzia's hair, We don't have a lot of characters with a lot of hair like Strelitzia in the series, so it's just cool to see it all there, and the way that the light is dabbled on it, the shines and the softness. Ugh.
Yeah.
There's also this little sparkle or line that's connecting each of their hearts to each other. In this circle.
Yeah, I love that. It really gives like a very strong sense of cohesion, with like all hearts connected. I also really love the overhead composition. No, you're good. I also love the overhead composition of the the forest and like the trees, where we kind of get like a peek of them in this like this very idyllic moment that maybe isn't there to last. Um, yeah, I love the rendering of the trees. I love the brushwork. Um, yeah. Gosh, I'm still also focused on Strelitzi's here. I love the shine of it. I love the depth there. Um, yeah, gosh, such an idyllic scene. Oh my gosh, Dot, it's ephemeral even. Dot.
You've got it. Yes. I love the symbolism of the tartan, the world peace tartan.
Mm,
It's got great colors too. The green and
yeah.
pink, very spring, right? Perfect time to. It's March Caprice, springtime. I'm locked inside, but you all should be taking some time outside to go. Enjoy the weather.
Yeah. Yeah, get some nice sunlight. Go get your own tartan blanket.
And of course, fight for world peace.
True.
I love the we've seen so many different ways that people like render trees over the past couple of days in their art, and this is another gorgeous way. Just being some like hazy, dabbled green. It's gorgeous.
In chat, Claire's likens it to out of focus photographs or like out of focus trees in photographs, which I really like that comparison.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, Dot, big year for trees. Can we give it up for some trees?
Give it up for trees, everybody.
Woo!
They help you breathe.
True.
And here's the zoom in on them.
Ooh, yeah. I love the way Xerayn draws eyes too. I think it's very. I do love big kind of anime-esque eyes, and I think they're conveyed very well here.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
I do believe that. Oh, also, I want to give a quick shout out to the Radiant Gardeners. They have started their stream. We will be continuing on until we are done, and then we still have some streamer diaries and some devlogs to share with you. But just to let you know that they are going, so we'll be sending you over to them eventually. But yes,
yeah, I'll get the link right now, and then pin it after all of the entries or all of the cosmic arts are done. So let me get that ready ahead of time.
Yes. But let me see here.
Let me get all my tabs. There we go. But yeah, this piece is it's so cozy. I know we have so many cozy scenes, but like this is so cozy.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you so much, Xerayn, for sharing. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece.
Thank you so much. All right, next up we have Zay, who writes, "Hi, my name is Zay. This is my first March Caprice, though I've been a fan of Kingdom Hearts since the very first game dropped. This piece is a cover for my accompanying MC submission, a fic titled Almost There, exploring Master Xehanort immediately before the events of Dream Drop Distance. As the fic is set in a theoretical Princess and the Frog world, Xehanort is depicted here in Mardi Gras King attire, with masks representing Ansem, Young Xehanort, Xemnas, and Terra. I hope you enjoy both works, and happy March Caprice." Happy March Caprice!
Happy March Caprice! And once again, because this is a tie-in to a writing category piece, this is a great time to plug the Artist Alley on marchcaprice.com. You can take a look at all of our artwork pieces, look at the details yourself. and also after the showcase is done to see what all the artwork has in store for you, as well as other categories like writing, which, as you can see, has a lot of crossover in the art world. And this is an amazing piece. Love Mardi Gras, and that's it. With the masks especially, like that translates so well for Xehanort, I think.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, I love the line art, especially because I see Zay's work all the time on Tumblr, and they're always so peak. And I think they have just an immaculate understanding and usage of like line weight. I think the next slide could probably showcase that a little better.
Yes.
Yeah, look how the just look at all the wrinkles on Xehanort's face, like how the shifting line weight evokes a sense of like shadows, like the deepening shadows. I think it's just a masterful understanding of just how it works. Those wrinkles are so good. They're tasty. I want to eat this piece.
Yes. Amazingly pointy ears too.
Yeah. Oh god, and the feathers.
Love feathers. I love feathers. Especially some like peacock feathers like these. These are gorgeous little accents to his outfit, and his outfit is peak.
The Keyblade pattern is so
Inspired, absolutely. I was about to say, but like love the Mardi Gras-esque theme. Love all of the like the lace work and the almost corseting in the details. And I also love how like the trim of everything are these teensy tiny little hearts.
Yeah. God, it's little details like that that really just bring everything together.
I also list the what each of the masks or who each of the masks represent again.
Let me pull that up real quick. Representing Ansem, Young Xehanort, Xemnas, and Terra. Yeah.
So I'm thinking,
and I feel like
yeah. This has got to be Ansem Secret of Darkness, right? Young Xehanort, very emotionless. Xemnas with it, yeah, that's his little, and then Terra being all terrified.
That's so actually inspired of the one he's holding to be the Terra one, because he literally takes over Terra's face on the end of like BBS effectively.
Yeah,
I love that.
I also love how the way that the line work is done. Xemnas almost even looks like he has like a thin villainous mustache.
Yeah.
Maybe
God, really
even
cool.
Ansem Seeker of Darkness does, but there's feathers. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. Oops, clicked one too far.
Whoops.
Yeah, and I love. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I talk a lot during these. You can say your piece.
No, I love how each face is definitely very indicative of the person it represents. You know. Like, they seemingly all do have, like, the same face, right? Because, of course, Xehanort stole them. But the way that, like, their personality does come through in each of them, with the Xemnas being, like, more of a subtle, like, simmering anger, while, like, Ansem Secret of Darkness is very in-your-face kind of confrontation. Terra, of course, not having a good time, and then young Xehanort, of course, emotionless teenager.
Being like maybe a starting point to mold into the old Xehanort we know now. Yeah, and I really love the way that Zay like builds faces. Because like the line work for like the noses, the eyes. All those wrinkles. I keep going back to the wrinkles because I love the wrinkles.
They are really good.
Yeah. Very, very stellar work all around.
Yeah. Another one that's also just black and white and line work, but so much is demonstrated.
Yeah. God, this is wonderful. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Zay, for
Thank
this
you, Zay.
this tasty piece.
Yes, remember to check both them and their writing piece out in the Artist Alley.
Yeah.
MarchCaprice.com.
All right, next up we have XLEHX, who writes. Let me get the link. XLEHX, who writes, "In your darkest places, your light shines the brightest. It had been some time. It had been some time since I drew Vanitas, and wanted to utilize an eerie display of him unable to contain Ventus as both a hopeful breakthrough and/or a psychological horror of minds clashing, and leaving that up to the viewer to decide. The effect with Ventus was made accidental because it was on the wrong layer." The little smiley face emoji or emoticon. Thank you. Thank you for March Caprice for hosting my art for another year in this lovely community. Always appreciated. See you all next year. Yeah, so Les's work is just phenomenal.
Yes.
Because I think she did like the Kyrie from last year, right? I'm pretty sure.
Correct. I think it was a Kyrie and Nominee piece. It was a GIF.
That's right. Right. Yeah. I love Les always has like a phenomenal grip on like effects and like the lighting and just rendering here. Like the stark blues and the reds are so evocative.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love, yes, the definitely the like the effect of like Ventus breaking out of Vanitas. And what a flip of the script here, right? Because we always see Vanitas as like the corrupted one. So like to see him have Ventus to be the one that haunts him. It's like who haunts the haunter.
Yeah, it's gosh, because it's like it fits so well for Vanitas' character because like in BBS he is all about rejoining and becoming one, but like just the way it's conveyed is so haunting. I'm choosing the haunting angle. I love that psychological horror angle.
This is what a migraine feels like, though.
True. I'm gonna fax him some Midol. Hold on.
Well, at least it's not Tylenol, or else he would become autistic.
No.
Yes. Also love the way that XLEHX has rendered the muscle suit. It's got this movement to it that the official thing is very organic and creepy in its own way, but this has different like chunks and swirls. If it swirl in like the actual thing, if it like swirled around the arms of the people who do wear the muscle suit, that would be so much creepier.
It feels so very veiny in the best of ways.
Visceral.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, going back to the effects, like the lighting, the color choice, and the digital apparition of Ventus busting through his head there. Gorgeous.
Yeah. Phenomenal. Oh, gosh, I just love the sense of, I think you mentioned before, but like the sense of motion throughout the whole piece, especially with the chunk of like white brush strokes, kind of like, yeah, it's so cool. Look at that. Look at that flow.
Great texture.
Yeah.
And XLEHX is also saying in Twitch chat that she wanted to make it a GIF but ran out of time. First of all, gorgeous piece as it is, but like close your eyes, look at it, get it burned into your retina, and then close your eyes and like imagine some movement to this. Just like
Mm-hmm.
Especially how stark the all of the colors are against that deep black background.
Yeah, the contrast is like incredible here. Between like the blacks and whites and the reds and blues, it is very, very well done.
Yes.
Oh, Les, is that on? Is the merch shop on your Ko-fi page? Because if it's not, I think we can. Oh, can we do links in Twitch chat? I don't know if those are enabled.
Yeah. I don't know if they're enabled also.
Ooh. Lex, if you want to whisper it to me, then I can post it in chat. So we can do it that way. But yeah, in the meantime, love the rendering. The rendering is so good.
Yes.
Oh wait. Whisper me. Okay, there we go. So that way I'm in chat.
Yes. Also love the geometry of the little data-esque thing coming in here. Just a little block.
Mm-hmm.
Love her. Love that.
Yeah.
The data is corrupt.
This piece 8, and it is crumbless. Without crumb. No crumb.
No crumb.
Please clap. Yeah. Here, maybe I can pull up the. We might. I don't know if we have the time for that. If I can't pull it up fast enough, unfortunately.
Yes. Sorry, we are moving on.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We have Lex's Ko-fi page, so give him a follow, give him some patronage there.
Yeah. Next up, we have XohnyArt, who writes. Let me get the link for that one. Boop. All right, and then we pull back up the document page.
Yes.
Yep. XohnyArt writes, "Hello, Xoni here. So glad to participate again for a 6th time. This year, I made a tribute to one of the most beautiful worlds and my favorite of KH2, which is the world that never was. I really love drawing the small details and references that makes this world so special. If you zoom way too much, you can even see a PNG of Xemnas on top of the Nobody Castle. What's your favorite world?" Ooh, I don't know if I cropped that to see the Xemnas, but you guys can see that in the artist alley.
Oh, you just missed him.
Oh.
Well,
we can see his feetsies, I think.
Yes. Xoni always does amazing like compilation pieces every year. He never makes just like one person. And they're always such a gorgeous composition of like everything going on in his art style is just really cute, and like I feel like I've been saying gummy as an art style a little too much, but like it is, you know, he's got the shines all down and everybody just looks so, again, like yummy. Like I do want to eat them.
Yummy gummy.
Yes.
Yummy gummy in my tummy.
Oh. And the world that never was really is that girl, isn't she?
So true. I love this spread. It feels like you could see it in like a gaming magazine, like as an advert for the game.
Yes, absolutely. And I love just all of the like the figures in the background. We got Dusk, we got Shadow Heartless, we got Neo Shadows. Shout out all the Neo Shadows out there. Here come the hurricane. Rah! They are that girl. And Mickey doing his little flippy dippy entrance at the end of Deep Dive.
Yeah.
Oh, just lighting is great. Also.
I
love.
love.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I love the just like the color scheme as well of like the world that never was. It's so very vibrant, in like its nighttime setting.
Yes. Let's look at some details here.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Pete and Maleficent being little sneaky, little hoo hoo ha ha. Yeah, I just love the art style for like the main trio, especially. It's very like oh, what's the term? Not like geometric, but like very strong shape design.
Yeah.
It really conveys so much. As stylized as it is.
Yeah. Goofy and Donald look very like cartoony and like again I kind of go back to the new again from yesterday, new to me DuckTales. Oops, sorry.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, it's giving all good. Yeah, no, it is giving like DuckTales 2017. I think, are Donald's eyes always blue? No, they must be, right? No, of course they must be. Okay. I was like, is that just like a DuckTales 2017 thing? But maybe I just don't remember DuckTales 2017 as much as a DuckTales 2017 fan would know DuckTales 2017. Am I right? Am I right, DuckTales 2017 fans?
How many more times are you gonna say DuckTales 2017? But yes, sorry. They have that kind of like pop arty kind of shading to them, and then Sora's also. I love how like shonen anime he is. Just like really the squash and the proportions to them. It's just very cute.
Yeah. Gosh, I love the little highlights on Goofy's shield. I love a good like couple little circles as highlights. It always hits. It always slaps.
Yes. Give me 2 white dots. And then I love this little detail that you picked out of Maleficent and Pete being just up there. I love the lighting on them too.
Yeah. A nice, especially in Pete's eyes, it's a very nice like gradient going on.
Yes. So sinister, but also so dorky at the same time.
Real. I just love that the silhouettes are so recognizable. And clearly they're like kind of simplified because they're very much in the background, so you kind of need them to be simplified for the viewer to identify that like, okay, this is the characters. And I think that's conveyed so well here, with how the silhouettes are drawn here.
Yes. Love lineless art styles. It makes things pop.
Yeah, I agree.
And let's try to see Xemnas as much as we can.
Yeah. Actually, I might be able to just edit the slide real quick since I have it up. Maybe. I don't know if that'll ever take effect, but
Well, we can see.
Yeah. Here, let me crop that real quick. Oh my god, why? Xemnas, please, I want you to be seen. Xemnas, please eat your crumbs.
Come to me. He found me crying. Nah. He crew too. We both crowed.
Okay, I've edited it. I don't know if it's going to show up during the presentation itself, so let's see. No, we might have to reload it for it to pop up.
Let me see. What can I do in the meantime? What can I show you all? Just oh, I know. Hold on. Real quick. I'm just going to put in something.
Oh my god, wait, is it what I think it is? No, wait. It can't be.
Let's see. We're in holding pattern, kids. Hold. Please hold.
Please hold. Everyone play your best elevator music. Tell me your favorite elevator music. I want to know. Can you show me? I want to know about these elevators. Like, yeah! Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I thought. I love this blank screen we're seeing now, you guys.
Yeah, sorry about the audio, technical difficulties this stream. Oh no, how do I turn this off though? Oop, not that one.
Oh.
Here we go. Okay. Yes. Here he is. We can see him.
Yeah. I've zoomed in very far. Very zoomed in. Yeah, he's on the very top of the tower. Look at this pose. I love that pose out of him.
Yes, Kingdom Hearts.
He's so silly, my Shayla.
My Shayla. Has anyone seen that there were a couple Kingdom Hearts voice actors who appeared at a convention in Las Vegas, and the panel was just uploaded yesterday. I haven't had a chance to see the whole thing, but Paul St. Peter just did lead the crowd in a chant of man sex.
That's awesome. Wait, I think I saw a post on that on Tumblr. I think I know who started that, and I based as hell. I love that. I love that everyone had fun there. No, you're fine. Yeah, no, back to the piece. I love look at look at Mickey. I love his little God, I love the highlights, especially on his hood. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Overall piece, it looks so nice. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna yeah. No, I like going back to just like the shape design of it all. God, I just love how oh, what's the term? What's the term? Um, Not fluid. Well, it is fluid, but the I guess just like the composition of like the trio here is very very strong pose work. That's it. The posing is very strong. Goofy looks so cool actually. Look at him. I love the motion in his head especially. Where his little ears are going up and he's thumbs up in you. Can we get a thumbs up in chat for Goofy? Also for XohnyArt, obviously, but let's get a thumbs up in chat for Goofy. Gotcha. But yeah, that was it from XohnyArt. Thank you so much, XohnyArt. I got that next. Next up, we have Moon Angel. Let me pin that. Let me get my description up because my phone always turns off. This is what you guys get with live commentary. It's us always just trying to open up the documents we need to read off of. But yeah, Xxmoonangelxx writes, for this piece, I was inspired by a scene in the Sailor Moon S opening that I thought would be perfect to represent the KH girls. And how perfect this is. I love just the motion, the composition, just the blocking of it all. It's very fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love. Oh gosh, harkening back to like anime eyes we've talked about before. I think the eyes are so pretty here.
Yes.
Just very, very like perfectly anime, honestly. Which I think is a very hard style to kind of like get. But I think everyone here who has done like anime-esque eyes have like nailed it here.
Yes.
Spice Girls.
The inspiration of Sailor Moon it really does like shine through here. And we love happy Women's History Month, everybody.
Yeah, happy Women's History Month.
Love seeing all the girls together, right? Because you never really see a lot of girls interact in the KH series.
Mm-hmm.
A very not fun part of it, but like, you know, here they are.
Yeah, like I'm sure half of these people haven't like interacted with each other at all.
Yeah.
But like, which is a shame. I wish we had more interconnectivity with like the female characters of the series. But the characters themselves are always a lot of fun, and I love when pieces give like homage to, you know, the girls of the series.
Yes. And like you said, yeah, the movement of them all and the way that they all are kind of floating around.
Yeah.
And all of the different like shades of eye color, right?
Mm.
We got some green. We got. I'm just like Skull's brown eyes are just so gorgeous.
Yeah, which we rare like, brown-eyed characters in Kingdom Hearts. It's like predominantly like blue eyes, isn't it?
Right? Yeah. And
Something like that. Or I guess blue and then yellow if like you're darkness coded.
Exactly. And like in game they don't even really do a lot of variation of blues. It's all just like one singular shade, deep blue. But like here, Moon Angel has like given everybody like even if you do have blue eyes, right? Shion's blue is different than Kyrie's like blue purple is different from Naminé's like bright blue, which is different from Aqua's like aqua-y kind of blue, as the
Getting
name
a
goes.
lot of like aqua vibes from these eyes.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, yeah, no, like the coloring is like gorgeous here. I just love how everything's rendered, like the palettes and everything. It's very bright, very like vibrant.
Yes. Love the sparkles and the glowing feathers in the background too.
Is that like evocative of the Sailor Moon S opening, or is that like more of a liberty Moon Angel has taken?
I'm not sure. I'm not familiar.
Which either one would be cool.
Yeah. I know that, Kyrie has her one heart limit, so like she does, and Naminé of course has her wing motif, so like feathers are important enough to the KH series.
Ooh, I see. Yeah, a very inspired choice.
Yeah.
Gives a very like almost angelical kind of vibe to the piece with I guess a lot of a lot of characters here kind of evoke angel imagery, like how you said for Kyrie and Naminé. Strelitzia too, to an extent.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I love the motion of like the hair and the fabrics of everything. Especially
Yes.
Skull's hair. I love the back of it being like very rectangular strands. I think that's a very strong like shape design going on there.
Yes. Oh, and Moon Angel says, I thought the feathers would look nice. Yes.
And they do. Sometimes art is just being like, this idea seems neat. I want to put this in, and that's so based.
I just think they're neat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Shion also has to an extent angelic motif because like I guess vectored in the heavens. So that makes sense.
All women are angelic anyway. So
True.
yes, it's just like it's a gorgeous piece. I love the girls. I love the anime-ness of it. If these girls got together and started doing like magical girl stuff, I feel like that would be peak.
Yeah.
Fighting demons, but in our like fancy outfits that we change into in a sequence.
Yeah, I want to see an AU of that now.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
That'd be so cool.
And especially because, we got a lot of disparate personalities mixing, right? Some reserved girls, some outgoing girls, Larxene, of course.
Yeah, although I think she's Elrena here, so she's less kind of wrathful and more I think a little more reserved in her Union Cross portrayal.
Yeah, for
Which
sure.
I hope if Larxene shows up later in the series, I hope she stays kind of the sadistic
Yeah,
character we know her as. I want her to still have like the bite, you know?
absolutely. Like, she's allowed to be a little bit more tame when she's, 14, 15, whatever she was, but like, she's a grown woman now. She's allowed to be mad.
Yeah.
Women, I think, should be able to kill one person a year.
Yeah. I agree. Can we get a Happy Women's History Month in chat for
Happy Women's History Month. Go out and kill a man.
that? But yeah, that was from Moon Angel. Thank you so much, Moon Angel. We love this piece.
Thank you so much, Moon Angel. It's great.
Woo! All right. Last up, and certainly not least, we have Yoroshiu,
Yes.
who writes. So I need to open up my phone again. Who writes. Hello, I'm Yoroshiu, and this is my first time submitting a piece for the art category. I chose SciX as the subject of my art because he's been on my mind as of recently. This is actually the first time I've drawn him seriously, too, so I hope this came out well enough. His journey is a whole roller coaster, and I wanted to try portraying even a little of it here. Anyway, happy March Caprice. Happy March Caprice, Yoroshiu.
Happy March Caprice, Yoroshiu.
Woo!
Yes, Yoroshiu will also be starring in our writers showcase on not tomorrow, Thursday.
Yeah.
So be tuned to see that. They also have a piece in the writers category, so please head to marchcaprice.com and check out our artist alley.
Yeah. Is the command website? It is not. Okay. Well, you still check out the March Caprice website. Yeah, go check out the artist alley.
Short plug.
Yeah. Yeah, I really love this piece. It's a really nice kind of encapsulating SciX in 3 different times of his life as like Isa at first, as like a berserked SciX in the middle of, Organization 13, and as like newly remade, whatever the term they use, as like Isa, with the experiences he's had. So he looks older, obviously. He looks a little more, not weathered, more like tempered, if that's the term. A little more knowledge. Or like, a little wiser. Yeah.
The subtle change in like the eye shape to be like just a little calm or like aged. There are years there,
Yeah. Oh gosh, and I just love the backgrounds as well, representing the world season, because you got Radiant Garden, you've got I believe the world that never was, and you've got Twilight Town, just based entirely on the color palette.
Oh yeah. And it invokes so much with just a couple little gradients in the back.
It's very strong, like design choices all around.
Yes, so much. And love the brows.
Yeah.
The browology. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We could go straight for the eyelashes, but I say brows.
Ooh, I was gonna go eyelashes first, so I think we're on ops now, I fear.
Well, also love the subtlety to the berserk form, how the whites at the eyes are still like glowing a little bit, but then you also have like the emphasis of the iris of the eye still there too, even though they are very taken over by this magical amount of rage.
Yeah, it's very God, he looks very feral in this moment, which is very, very perfect for a SciX. And I love the way the hair kind of flows as well, like he's in motion.
Absolutely. Right.
Yeah.
I also love how in his two normaler his two non-berserk forms, he has little moonshines in his eyes.
Does he? Oh, that's so cool. I didn't even notice that.
The moon shines down, you know.
True. Huge if true. That's so cool getting to, like, notice all these, like, little details.
Yes.
That owns.
This slaps.
Gosh, and I do love that adult Isa still, like, retains the scar. I just think that's neat.
I just think it's neat.
I just think it's neat.
Oh, wow.
Hi.
Oh, merge. We're Caprice. You have to get back into your Caprice, please.
Peter.
Feta. But yes, gorgeous piece. Yoroshiu, and remember, you can check Yoroshiu out in the Artist Alley under Artists and under Writers, and be back here Thursday for the the Writers Showcase, and you know, check out all of our artists at the Artist Alley. But I will say thank you so much to Yoroshiu for sending this in, but this now concludes the Cosmic Art Showcase Part 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So as we said, you know, check out the website. That's where our art is. We love our artists. One more final, just like thank you artists, if you could, hashtag thank artists for all of the amazing artwork that they have been showing us over the past couple of days in particular, but throughout the week and for the entire event. We love our artists so much. So many gorgeous pieces.
Yeah, thank you all for taking the time out of your day to submit, to just spend all this time creating something, to share it with us, with the world, with, like, the community at large. Thank you all for being here. To really just appreciate all this art with us. A very collaborative kind of feeling it feels like here. Yeah, you all rule.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm so sorry for, like, the coughing fit that I had throughout this and all of the technical difficulties and stuff. It's so fun to interact with you all live, but sometimes, you know, the live does bring its own little problems.
Yeah, I do think it's partly like the growing pains of it all.
Yeah. But I'll thank you once again. I will also drop one more link for the gardeners in chat. They are live right now doing Kingdom Hearts relaughs. That's some cool stuff going on there. Head on over if you want a little giggle. They will be going until late into the night. They'll be going until about 11 or so, or maybe even longer. They might be going longer. We're almost at time for Folsey to also be starting his stream. I'll go ahead and drop Folsey's link in here. We will also be, you know, pinning these messages when the time comes. But we will now be closing out the Cosmic Art Showcase. We have a couple of streamer diaries, and or we have exactly one streamer diary and one devlog for you left to show. But then after that, we will head into the carousel. So check out the gardeners, check out Folsey in the meantime, and we will be back at 11 p.m. for the recap tonight.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts from you, Espurr?
No, just happy March Caprice to you all.
Yes, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much, Espurr. You are such an amazing artist yourself in your own right. You've been doing some amazing artwork for the event, and I can't wait to show off even what we still have left to go out. And thank you so much for Espurr does so much for the art category. I can't tell you guys enough.
Thank you. The pleasure is all mine. Thank you for being such a wonderful co-host. I think they've a very fun dynamic going on. That I hope everyone else enjoyed the dynamic, all of our commentary for all these pieces.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
a lot of fun.
Yes. So thank you, Espurr. Thank you, artists. Thanks, Marge. We will continue on, and we'll see you at the end of the day. So I'll leave you all with this.